Audrie, and let's see, what do I want to say? I am a track athlete at CSUN, which is Cal State Northridge, and I'm a heptathlete, so I do 7 events: hurdles, high jump, shot put, long jump, javelin, the 200 and the 800. And I'm studying kinesiology. I'm hoping to come back here for my master's in nutrition, and then in the future hoping to go to medical school and become a surgeon. So
I like it. Audrie, I'm gonna call you A-Money on the thing too.
Yeah.
Keep it official. Why track?
why track? I grew up doing a lot of different sports. I did gymnastics all the way up until high school. Started competing when I was 4 years old. So I've been in sports for a long time, but I had only done one all the way up until high school. And then in high school, branched out, tried volleyball, tennis, competitive dance for a long time. Did that all through high school. And then my junior and senior year is when I started track. And as soon as I started, I just fell in love with the sport. There's something so different about it because it's very, very individual, and you don't have a team to lean on. It's all on you. Everything, all the work that you put in, all the mistakes that you make, everything is all up to you and what you put in. What you put in is what you get out. And I love that about the sport. It's not something that came easy to me. I've done a lot of different sports, and track definitely challenged me the most, especially because I do so many different events. There's so many different ways to improve, different areas to grow in, and I love being able to keep improving and challenging myself every single day, every year on the track. So. My dad actually did track in high school. He did high jump, and would always tell me about it and always encouraged me to try it out. I had a few other friends who were also on the track team in high school, and they always talked about it being a fun time, but I would say my dad is the one who really pushed me and inspired me to actually try out for the team. I have always loved hurdles. I started out doing hurdles and shot put in high school. So hurdles, I would say, is probably my favorite, but I really have grown to love high jump. And so I would say both of those are my favorite. My best event, it's kind of hard in the hep because you're kind of good at everything, but not great at just one. But I would say my stronger events would be I don't know. Hurdles and high jump are decent, and then 800 now is starting to get better. So I would say probably those 3. This past year, it was my first year. I transferred from a JUCO up in Northern California, and this was my first kind of full year officially doing the hep. And this was my first year competing indoor, and I ended up not competing outdoor because of an injury. But my goal for this year was to really get adjusted to the program and be used to competing at a Division I level, because that's a huge jump going from JUCO to D1. So I knew my body would need time to adjust, and so my whole goal this year was to basically get with our program here. I went to Shasta College up in Redding, California, which is where I was born and raised. So
They deserve a shout out right now.
Yes. I had a great time at Shasta. They taught me a lot. They're the ones who encouraged me to start the hep, and my coaches up there were great and helped me be able to come here. So really, really very thankful for my time up there, because I also competed in track and field and springboard diving. But they're the ones who really inspired me to even start the hep, and the hep is what I'm here for now. So yeah, I'd probably have to say Allison Felix. I remember watching her in the Olympics when I was really little, and I really like not only just the way she is on the track, and obviously she's an amazing athlete, but she also is a great person and has great values and a great character on and off the track. And so I really looked up to her. I'd have to say my coach, actually, my Coach Johnson, who coaches me here at CSUN. Meeting him has really kind of opened my eye. He taught me a lot about track in general, but I also learned a lot of very valuable life lessons from him. And I really like how he genuinely cares for each of his athletes, just as people, not just on the track, but off the track as well. And it's really rare that you meet someone like that. In addition to has the most knowledge and has really helped me improve in every single one of my events. And that's exactly what I was looking for when I transferred to a school. And I'm just really, really thankful and fortunate to have met him and to be here. This past year was difficult because I was dealing with some previous injuries coming into CSUN already, so that definitely affected my training just in general. But before I even came to CSUN, I tore all the ligaments in my ankle, was out, couldn't compete for 2 years, and the doctors told me that there was pretty much no chance I'd even be able to run competitively again, if that be able to run without pain at all. So that was definitely a huge struggle to hear that, but I ended up coming back, and my passion for track didn't go away. If anything, it just made it stronger. So I knew that I needed to make it come back. And when I finally did, and then ended up being able to come here and run, it was just kind of a dream come true. And then, but I was dealing with so many residual effects of the injury from that. So it was really, really difficult to come here and transition to a new training program, having had all those injuries. And that is part of why I got injured last year, because I wasn't letting my body heal or recover enough. But that's definitely something I've learned since coming here, is just how to take care of my body better. And especially since having gone through what should have been a career-ending injury, using that and being able to learn from that experience and apply it to my training here. So, yeah. I would say that I think I'm still scared, especially because I hurt my ankle during hurdles. Hurdles is already scary. I was never scared to hurdle before until I came back from the injury, and ever since then, there's always been that little bit of fear. But I would say that as time goes by, it definitely gets easier, but your body still remembers. So I don't know if I'll ever completely be over it, but mentally at least I don't feel scared anymore when I'm hurdling. So. That's a good question. I would say very proud. For this was my dream coming out of high school. I never thought that this would even be able to be a possibility. And so to be running and to have made it back from such a severe injury, and then be able to make it to this level and still compete, still love the sport, and still keep improving with the best teammates, the best people I've met have been here, all my coaches. So I would say very, very thankful and proud, but mostly just feeling very, very blessed. What's next? This year's going to be different. This year just feels different already. I feel way more ready to kind of just get out there and compete again, especially not being able to compete outdoor last season. I'm just really fired up to get back out there. And I'm hoping to improve PR in every single event by a lot. I'm expecting to. And then I'm just gonna see how far I can go, see how far I can push. So, yeah.